A Trump-backed candidate in Michigan is under new scrutiny after CNN's K-File found some troubling comments she made about abortion. Kristena Karamo is running for Secretary of State in Michigan. Before running for office, she had a podcast where she discussed mostly religious topics, including her belief that abortion is child sacrifice.
I'm going to discuss how abortion is child sacrifice and how it's really a satanic practice. It's child sacrifice. Because the God you are sacrificing the child to is yourself.
What the? We're not supposed to cuss in these videos, but really, people, what the? I'm sorry, I'm going to stop cussing. But this is crazy. In case you don't know who this is Kristena Karamo. She is the Trump-backed candidate for Secretary of State in Michigan. And she's out of her goddamn mind. We are in trouble, people. We are in trouble. These people, there's not just her, there's a bunch of them all over the country that are legitimate candidates to take positions of power. Secretary of State is who certifies the elections in their own states. It's not librarian where she's going to check out a book, and then while you're checking out the book, she's going to lean in and whisper and go, "Did you know that abortion is child sacrifice?" It's not that. It's Secretary of State. It's a legitimate position. It's the real deal. It's how you steal an election. Now, here's the thing. There's so many things that are wrong with what Kristena Karamo is saying. It's so crazy. First of all, Republicans and their obsession with taking away women's rights. It's all based in their faith that life begins at conception. Soon as you poop, that's a life. And then, as George Carlin famously once said, Republicans care about your baby until it's born. They don't care about your baby. They're not going to give it child care or take care of the poor mom who couldn't afford to have the baby, but they made him have the baby, or give it any kind of chance of making it in this crazy world. They don't care until, again, George Carlin, your baby turns 18 and then they want it to go to the military and go kill other people. But other than that, they don't care. And who do you think is going to suffer the most? The people that need the most help are going to suffer the most. And Republicans don't see it because they're out of their minds. I was talking to my son the other day. I said, "Son, the problem with having a debate with someone who's got a deep, deep faith in a religion is because they're not coming at it from any kind of scientific or logical discussion. They're coming at it from faith." So you talk to Kristena Karamo and you say, "Hey, Kristena Karamo, where's the proof that abortion is child sacrifice, is a satanic sacrifice, is biblical? Where's the proof?" And she goes, "Well, it's my opinion. Therefore, it must be. My faith tells me that when you abort a baby, because you can't have a baby," and by the way, the other thing they try to do is they try to tell you that people are on the left are going to abort babies at 9 months old. That's ridiculous. That's not happening. Abortions happen because somebody can't have a pregnancy. It's sometimes health related. Sometimes it's financial related. But quite often, it's early on in the pregnancy, early enough where it's done safely with a doctor. What Republicans have done by getting rid of Roe versus Wade, abortions are going to still happen, but now they're going to be happening in dark alleys again. It's going to be unsafe. So listen to me, America. Listen to me good. I've been there. I've seen this story before. I was born in Iran. When I was born in Iran in 1972, Iran had its problems. The leader, the king, was, had his own secret police. There was stuff that wasn't all great. But generally speaking, Iran had a lot more freedoms than it does now. And the first thing they went after was women's rights. When it became the Islamic Republic of Iran, they went after the women. They got rid of women's rights. In court, in an Islamic court, a woman's interests became half of a man's interests. A woman wasn't even a full human being in court, half of a human being. They took away a lot of women's rights. Then they took away gay rights. They took away religious minority rights, Baha'i rights. All kinds of rights started going away. So if you're sitting on your ass going, "Well, they got rid of abortion, whatever, we'll keep moving." No, they're going after women. Clarence Thomas said it. They're going to go after LGBTQ. They're going to go after gay marriage. They're going to go after contraception. They're coming. We're going the wrong way. So now what do we have to do to counter it? Everybody says vote, vote, vote. I also say vote, vote, vote. But I'm going to go one step further. Vote for progressive candidates that are willing to get rid of the filibuster, that are willing to pack the court. We need more liberal, minded, progressive-minded judges in the court. Otherwise, we're going to end up with Handmaid's Tale. That's where we're going. This is ridiculous. Kristena Karamo, there's people who think she's a good candidate. It's nuts. Have you seen Herschel Walker talk in Georgia? He's all about God, God, God. God should not be dictating the laws. There's a whole different thing. It's a fictional character. It's not a real character. God is a fictional thing. Yes, you believe in God, good for you. To each his own. That's what it should be. We should have laws that allow a woman to choose. That's the basic thing. Kristena Karamo, you nut job. These people are nuts.